Hi, my name is Ghazanfar. My poster topic is evaluation of power counters and controls on GPUs. Due to massive computational performance of GPUs are very important for the current and future HPC systems. While GPUs are high performant, but at the same time, GPUs consume significant amount of power. Therefore, it is very important to make GPU energy efficient to save the power. However, there are two major factors which are complicating the management of power in GPU-enabled HPC system. Number one, ever-changing GPU architectures. Number two, complexity of GPU workloads. Therefore, the focus of this study is to profile different GPU architectures and workloads to understand their power consumption patterns and effect of power controls on their performances. GPUs provide different interfaces to expose a GPU matrix and to deliver control to GPU devices. We are using NVIDIA SMI. Here is the typical NVIDIA SMI command and its example output. To use NVIDIA SMI command in a more systematic manner, we come up with this framework, which includes two major modules. Utility basically includes the functions to launch application, apply power control, and collect the GPU matrix. And power analysis engine basically provides extensible interface to analyze the collected GPU matrix. Test is basically to test the whole framework by invoking different functions of utility and power analysis engine. Coming up to the GPU power and performance analysis, we performed this analysis on two GPU architectures, NVIDIA P100, which is the previous architecture. NVIDIA V100 is the state-of-the-art architecture. We did a following benchmark on both architectures, including idle, which provides us the idea of power consumption at idle state. DGEM is for the compute bound application. Stream is for memory bound, and Firestarter is basically GPU stress test, and also it provides us the idea about the maximum power consumption by a GPU device. We performed these benchmarks on both architectures with different power configurations, including performance, power cap, and DVFS. Power stabilization analysis provides us the insight about how quickly power can ramp up to reach to its stabilization level and what are the variations on stabilization level. We tested Firestarter and idle on both architectures with all the controls. Y-axis shows the power consumption against different power controls. And our experiment shows that the DVFS has the lowest power consumption and variation, and it is also taking the longest time to get stabilized. Our next analysis is basically to analyze the impact of input size on power consumption profile. We performed this analysis on using a stream and DGEM on both architectures, only in performance mode, using different matrix sizes from 5K to 25K. And interestingly, the power profile is not affected by the input size. Our next analysis is performance comparison, which compare the performance of benchmarks on both architectures with all the controls. In case of DGEM, Y-axis shows the G-flops against different power controls, and in case of stream, Y-axis shows the gigabits per second against different controls. Here we have three interesting insights. Number one is in case of a stream, stream is not affected by power cap because the stream maximum power consumption is less than the power cap limit. And the second thing is DVFS on V100 is less than performance. The performance with the DVFS on V100 is less than P100 because the lowest supported frequency of V100 is very less as compared to P100. And the other insight is that on both architectures, the performance mode is performing better on V100 as compared to P100 because of higher SM count and higher frequency on V100 as compared to P100. Our last analysis is basically shows the power consumption comparison. It compares the power consumption of all the benchmark on all on both architectures with all the controls, with all the configurations. So our experiment shows that the DVFS consume the lowest power across all benchmark on both architectures. Coming to the conclusion, so this research study has helped us to develop a basic framework to control and collect the GPU metrics, and also it helped us to the overall evaluation provides us very interesting insights related to power consumption behavior as well as impact of different power controls on their performances. And this is still work in progress, and we are still we are further exploring the behavior of each power control on power consumption and performance to come up with a deterministic power consumption and control model for GPU-enabled HPC system. Thank you very much for your attention.